Chiefs, hope you're all well. For the love of God, Dean, please stop going back with the flight. Start this week's update in Stad. Didn't bump into Stad guy, which would have been pretty good. But yeah, as you can imagine, pretty impressive place. This is one of the hotels there. Then we went, there's me acting the fool, went to this Lake Blousey. Very, very impressive. There's a whole story about why that sculpture's in there. It's quite sad, actually, but pretty interesting. Yeah, as you can see, straight out of the movie. It was really, really impressive. And here we are, all smiles. Went for a little hike unintentionally, but this was what was at the end of it, so we were pretty happy. Yeah, we actually went there with the intention of getting the cable car, but it was closed, so we did the 2.5-hour hike there and back. But as you can see, it was definitely weather. We were extremely ill prepared for that, but it was good fun. This is pretty much every drive you take out of Grindelwald's epic. Yeah, this is actually really interesting. This has like 10 waterfalls in one sort of mountain. Really cool, super loud. This is Lauterbrunnen, straight out of a fairy tale, this place. So cool. This is in Interlaken. Peep the copper, a little bit more there. Probably wouldn't last that long in Melbourne, probably get nicked, am I right? Here's Interlaken. Fun fact, actually named Interlaken because it was built between two lakes. Go figure, there's a second lake there. This is Istelwald. I've probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but absolutely beautiful place. Get the ski out, look at that, absolutely glassy beauty. That's me stoked because we beat the Bombers. Greg at the chalet, way too much chocolate. Me getting pretty fancy with some night shots in Grindelwald. Richard all packed for the day of snowboarding. Look at this, this was just so epic. Fresh tracks, corduroy, bluebird, spring snow. Oh man, what a fun day. There's Grindelwald down there. Look at that, just my tracks. Little Critters tracks there. This is pretty common on the runs, I noticed. Tunnel or a bridge over the train tracks. Some of the runs went for ages. Cool little bar. It's actually empty because everyone's outside watching this little jump contest. But yeah, really cool little bar at the top of one of the runs. There's still a few people around. The actual season finished literally the day after this, so it's a good bar. I stoked. Had a little dump not long before I went, as you can see. But yeah, conditions were elite. Zurich to Milan train. That lady thought it was fucking hilarious. She said, "Swiss bomb." I'm like, just get out our photo, lady. Anyway, this was parked out front of our Milanacom when we got there. Here's a quick little tour of where we are staying in Milan. So yeah, cool little apartment, I guess. There's Laura and Greg having a siesta. Little terrace, Greg to do his wee on. We're actually staying on Via Monte Napoleone. I had a Google over it. Apparently it's a pretty impressive street. One of the better shopping strips in the world, I guess. There's the workbench, bathroom, shower that I don't fit in. And another little terrace, fruits out there. This is parked out front of the LV cafe next door. Here we are having a cornetto and a cappuccino at the Galleria, which is really impressive. So cool. This is outside. I actually don't know who's been to Milan, but I didn't know a lot about it. But some of the architecture, look at the Duomo, next level. Yeah, some really impressive buildings. Absolutely loving it. This was probably one of the best bowl of pasta I've ever had. Another cornetto and cappuccino. Cheeky black coffee with a white Churchill there for you, Benny. The Duomo again, because I love it so much. These were delicious. Cheeky tiramisu. These focaccias are unreal. And this is the church that the Last Supper is painted on. So, yeah, I didn't know it was painted on a wall. Did you? No. News to me. All right. Love you guys. Bye.